This is a 15.6 inches portable monitor. It has a Full HD 1080p IPS display. It is detachable. It fits laptops with screens between 13 and 17.3 inches. It is very simple to use because it only requires to be plugged. It can be used in portrait and landscape mode. It has 60 Hz refresh rate, 300 nits of brightness, and it significantly increases the productivity while working. Let's have a look at the contents of the box. There is this protection over here. There is the user manual, which I would strongly recommend to have a look at. There is a quick guide in order to know how to set up the monitor, and of course there is the monitor over here, but obviously I will go into more details. It comes with this stand, and I'll show you of course what's the purpose of it. There is a USB Type-C to HDMI cable. There is a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, and of course there is another cable which is USB Type-C to USB-A. This is how the back of the monitor looks like. It has a very interesting design because you can see the components over there, and also here you can see the model, the resolution, and of course the size of it. Here at the bottom it has the ports. Very interesting that it has also jack port, power port. It has three Type-C ports and also this sticker over here. And if you flip it around, this is how it looks. Very practical is the fact that it has this strap in order to secure it properly, and if you open this one you can put aside, and once I open it, this is the first overview, and of course this part over here will expand. You just have to open this clip over here and then just pull properly, and now of course I'll show you how to mount it on the laptop. In order to mount it on our monitor, it is very simple. It has this clip over here that you can open, as I've showed you before, and also this expands. So you just have to flip it around, open the clip on this side, place the monitor on the display of your laptop and just push hard, and basically that's it. Related to the cable management, I have connected it using USB Type-C at one end and USB Type-C at the other end, and I have used the first port. The second option to connect the monitor is to use USB-A in your laptop, and at the other end you have to connect into the Type-C 2 port, and then HDMI, which goes into the Type-C 3 port, which is the USB with DP. A very cool thing about this monitor is the fact that it has a LED indicator over there which changes color, and like this you also know that the monitor is on. Based on the preference, you can use this monitor even without the stand because it stays properly on the display of the laptop. Now I'd like to show you the stand in more detail. It has a 360-degree rotation. As you can see, it goes like this, and also it can go stepless and you can hear the sound. And it also can be expanded like this, and I'll show you now how to mount it on the monitor. To mount the stand is very simple. Just slide it in over here until you hear the click. It can stay like this, or you can open it and you can rotate it just like this, and you can rest the monitor to stay properly using this stand. Just for you to get a better idea, this is how the monitor looks when the stand is installed, and of course you can expand it like this, and you can rest the monitor in this position, or for example you can rest the monitor even in this position and it stays properly. Now I'd like to show you what is the video quality of this portable monitor, because obviously this is one of the most important aspects. I'm playing here a full HD video, and as you can see the colors are represented correctly. Also the image is sharp enough. Now for you to get a better idea of the position of this portable monitor, it is almost straight in line with the display of my laptop, and based on my preference I can even keep it like this, and also the viewing angle is still great. And just for you to get a better idea of what I will see when I sit at the laptop, for me as a content creator, this monitor is very helpful because I can prepare a video on this display and I can watch another video on this display, and even if I keep it in this position, the quality of the video is still really good. This is the position of the monitor from this angle, and this is how the image looks from the front. Now for example, you can clearly see the difference of color between the display of my laptop and this portable monitor, and in order to match the colors it is very simple. In order to access the menu is very simple. Just press the power button in the middle, and as you can see the menu pops over here, and you have different options that you can select from. For example, you can adjust the brightness, the contrast, the backlit, also sharpness, and so forth. And if you go to saturation and hue, you can easily match the colors of these two based on your preference. Of course in the menu you have many other options, like for example color temperature, and here you have the language and the transparency, and of course you have the aspect ratio, and here the signal source, which is at the moment type C1, And for example, you can easily change it to HDMI, Type C1, and Type C2, and so forth. And also another interesting feature is the low blue light. And this monitor has a speaker, and you can control the volume based on your liking. For example, I prefer to set it at almost 100%. And you can also select if you like for this speaker to be mute or on. Now, as you can see, there is a difference of resolution between the portable monitor and the display of my laptop. And in order to change this resolution, it is very simple. If you go on your laptop in System Display, and if you press on Identify, you'll see that this is the first monitor and this is the second one, and I will select the second one. And if I go just over here, Scale, now at the moment is at 125%. And if I set it at 100%, now the resolution is the same on both. For me, this portable monitor is very practical because I can work at the same time on two screens. And as you can see, it is very simple just to move the tabs from one to another. And of course, this portable monitor is very responsive because even if I move in here, this window pretty quickly, there is no delay. My laptop has a full HD plus display with 144 Hz refresh rate, and this one over here, it's a full HD display with 60 Hz refresh rate, and as you can see, there is not that much of a difference in between them. And this monitor over here, it is very responsive, and as I said before, even if you move the tabs pretty quickly, or for example, if you would like to move on this display, it is very easy to do it. The colors are represented correctly, and there is a good amount of contrast and also good balance between whites and blacks. And one of the things that I like the most about it is that it has a matte finish which doesn't reflect light, and also it doesn't hold fingerprints that easy. I have also the option of keeping the monitor in this position, which in certain situations is very practical because it offers a lot of privacy. And even in this position, also the viewing angle is really good. Even if I sit over here, I can still see properly. And this is how it looks from the front. If I want, I can even keep it like this. And this is a better view, just for you to get an idea. And even in this situation, even from this angle, I can still see properly on it. A really cool thing about it is that you can also set this external monitor on the left side. And the only thing that you have to do is go in the settings of your laptop, and then from there you have to select the monitor. For example, in this case it's monitor number 2, and then if you go a bit down, you have to flip the image to landscape flipped, so the image will get displayed correctly. There is also the possibility to use this monitor in portrait mode, as you can see over here, and of course you can easily adjust the angle of it based on your preference. In order to get the right orientation, you have to go again to System Display, select the second monitor, and if you go a bit down, you will see display orientation, and you have to set it to portrait mode. Now, if I sit here at the desk and work something, I can use the monitor in this position, and for example, if I would like to, it is very simple to change the orientation to landscape mode just by rotating the stand at the back. Or if I prefer, I can keep it on the left side, and as well, it is exactly the same thing. I can easily change the orientation pretty quickly because it has this rotating stand at the back, which is very helpful. This is a better view of my workflow. I keep the monitor over here and this one on my left side, and I have the option of flipping it pretty quickly, and of course I can easily adjust the stand at the back just to get in this position, or if I would like to, I can easily rotate it on this side because it is very simple to do it. I have here another laptop which has a screen size of 14 inches, and I can use this portable monitor, and in order to attach it is very simple. Just repeat the process exactly as I showed you for the other one. And don't forget to attach the stand, which goes like this. And even with a different laptop, I can easily work exactly as I was working with the previous one. And this is the other laptop, and as you can see, the monitor stays properly, and also because of the stand at the back, which is very practical. My workflow now is significantly better because I can do something here and something else on the external monitor. I have the option of keeping the monitor on my left side, for example in landscape mode or even portrait mode based on my preference, and as you can see, it is very simple just to move it around. For example, I can even keep it like this, and I can work something here and I can see the same thing, or I can multiply the monitor and I can see different things. Another cool thing about it is that you can easily flip it around just like this, and you can share what is displayed on this monitor with your colleagues or friends like for example, in this case.